Ross, I was talking about panel chat was manager Marty. He had some dude on there talking about, yeah, Victor Conte and that other guy. Got his name again. Heredia, right? Yeah. He said they do have the undetectable steroids. He said, yep, they bragging about that. They do have them.
Well, that's Victor Conte, the clear and the cream.
They probably got some new 2023 stuff now. It's probably called Invisible.
So how do we gauge a fighter that's on undetectable PEDs?
Well, you got to look at it this way. All fighters are on PEDs. And if you're not taking PEDs, you're a fool.
How do we gauge a fighter that's on undetectables?
Speed, power, punch resistance.
So if a guy had a great training camp, upped his game, it's a possibility he could be on undetectables.
You got a difference between upping your game and looking like you've never looked before.
Look at this.
It's a difference.
How do we distinguish that?
You look at it. It's called eyes.
Hey, check this out, D. Look at, you see this picture right here? You see this one? This how you distinguish it. That's because you can
right.
And you gotta look at his previous performances.
Your eyes ain't gonna lie to you. Your eyes only lie to you if you don't want to believe something.
Those are two different pictures, two different shots, two different frames,
at the same weight. At the same weight.
Same person. These only 7-8 months apart. From this the David Avenesian fight to the Earl Spence fight. So
and then you also have to gauge, look at his previous performances. How did he perform in the previous weight class? Did he get knockouts in the previous weight class compared to the high weight class and how
he wasn't getting no knockouts at 147. He wasn't getting no knockouts at 147.
This 3 fights in a row, bro. This is Sean Porter fight right here. Skinny Minnie.
Look at him. He looking good.
I know, but then he in this one, he looked basically the same way. And then he gets
smaller.
Yeah, there's a difference. There's a difference.
Now in this picture is how you looked at the Sean Porter picture.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Oh, come on.
That dude.
They look exactly alike.
No, you lying.
Look at that. Look at that.
I would never trust that,
No,
brother.
you don't.
Yeah, you lying.
Look at that.
Bro. No, you
Yeah,
don't.
you lying.
I would never trust that, brother.
Yep, never in life.
Come on, Sante, this D-Town now, man. Come on
now. Okay, D-Town, man. You being delusional, my brother.
D-Town, you been on here. You know what's up.
No, you know what, D-Town? I thought you was that other dude. I thought you was that dude I was arguing with over LeBron.
Come on, man.
Hell no.
There's no way you say they look the same.
But D-Town, you wrong about that one, though.
Hey. Look at that, man. Look at that. That boy look good.
D-Town, stop it.
Man, that boy look good.
Hey, look at that D-Town.
Look at that.
D-Town.
Just got a lot, it's just like a lot more light on this one.
Okay, go back to the. Stop it, D-Town.
D-Town, why you lying like that?
Stop
look
it.
At the top hat. See, he ain't lit up right there.
D-Town, he looked thicker. He looked thicker around the upper chest area.
He's wider.
Wider in the rib cage. The biceps is even bigger.
Man, that other picture was that other picture was a little far back.
Ross, pull up the picture where the ref was between Earl Spence and Crawford. Pull up that picture. You will see the increased bicep and arm muscular in Crawford. You will see it. And look, it's 100 degree count. It's 100-degree weather, and Crawford got on a t-shirt and a jacket.
Watch. And this is how else we're gonna
he was still cutting weight. He had on a sweat tech. He was making sure it wasn't coming back home. He had on a sweat tech.
And this is how else we're gonna gauge you. When they had that rematch, I want to see the size of Terence Crawford.
Yeah,
I want to see. Yeah, I want to see, because I guarantee you he's gonna be smaller. I guarantee you. If he's not on that, I guarantee you.
Do y'all think it was a rehydration clause on Spence?
No. Spence came in fine. It was his mental. Something was wrong.
Nah, he was small, bro.
No, I think
Spence came in looking the way he always looked.
No. This is what I think it is. I think Spence came I think he came a little more bulkier. I think he wasn't as cut up as he used to when he was with Blu-ray. When he was with Blu-ray, he was all the way cut up. And I think another thing that's kind of we can't really it's kind of hard to gauge because now he got all these tats on him, so it's kind of hard to see. But I think he came a little more puffier this time, but he wasn't as cut up as he used to.
No, he had a nutritionalist.
I thought Spence came in looking amazing.
I did
thought he
too.
was looking 100.
He just wasn't there.
But even though that's just my opinion on the eye test, I think he would have still won if he wasn't drugged and all that kind of shit.
Oh yeah, I do too. At the
end of the day,
that's all circumstantial. There's no proof of that.
But Crawford was bigger than Spence, y'all. How was Crawford bigger than him?
He didn't look bigger than him to me. He looked small.
I don't think he looked bigger than him. I just think he was stronger than him that fight though.
Yep, he was stronger than Earl, and he had his punch resistance. I did not see Bud defending himself at all in that fight.
Bro,
what's detrimental about a man looking stronger than another, being stronger than another man? What's the problem with that?
There's a problem. There's a problem when you know you had an added juice and you use gloves to put you in that position.
You deadlifting 400 pounds. Come on, bro.
You gotta think about it.
He's a multi-athlete. He wrestling and boxing. That's two different strengths. When you add them two together, you're the ultimate fighter.
Well, why is he so
Bud done told on himself in plenty of interviews. He is told on his own self.
You don't have to
footballs, lifting weights, wrestling people. Okay, what you doing all that for? You trying to show us that the steroids is working?
No, he's trying to show how athletic he is.
No, he's showing us the steroids is working.
He do it all.
You gotta think about it, man. This guy went 12 rounds with Jose Benavidez.
Right. Oh, don't let me pull up the other fighters.
With Jose Benavidez.
Don't let me pull up the other fighters.
He had one leg, bro. He literally had one leg.
And you telling me he threw a jab at Errol Spence in the second round and knocks him down? Come on, stop it. Stop it.
You got to look at that jab. Spence was off balance, man.
Man, that nigga was on steroids, bro.
How many rounds did Ndongo go with him? And Ndongo is terrible.
How many rounds did he go with who?
And it was
how many rounds did Ndongo go
during that Ndongo fight, if we for real.
And I'll be honest, I'm not saying Terence Crawford never had decent power. He's always had decent power, but if you wasn't really, knocking people down to 140, 135, how are you going up weight classes and getting stronger?
Right.
Against the strongest welterweight. It makes no sense.
You don't move up and start knocking people out and getting TKOs on the regular.
So your punches are not heavier when you got more weight on you?
No, it's relative.
What is relative? We're saying where's the power coming from?
It'll be a difference if I hit a nail with a hammer and I hit it with a sledgehammer. It's a difference.
No. D-Town, you are good. You are good.
It's a difference.
D-Town, you are good.
Check this out.
It's a difference.
You good, brother. You are good. I like that, though.
Nah, that's some bull because people that get no, I'm gonna keep it real because I'm about to tell you facts, son. People that get in shape, they say they win 250 and they get in shape and they get down to 220. They stronger at 220 than they were at 250, bro. They but if a dude hits you with that at that 250, that's gonna be a heavier punch. No, it's not.
It's more weight coming behind.
It don't mean he's stronger. It do not mean he's stronger because he's 250.
I said a heavier punch. A heavier punch. You bring in more weight.
You could be weaker. With your torque and anything else. That ain't true. Because as soon as you get in weight, when you start lifting weights and cutting weight, you get smaller and stronger, bro.
I understand the concept. You lean it down, you want all muscle. I understand the concept.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you got more weight on it, you put more weight on it, it's gonna be a heavier punch.
So you get up under some weights right now, and you try to hit 250, and you can't hit it. You dig what I'm saying? So what a nigga do is he'll start eating better and start hitting lower weights, and he'll build his strength up to 250. So by the time he builds his strength up to 250, he's lighter and he's stronger than what he was when he was heavier. You see what I'm saying?
I get the whole concept, but it's still if I drop an ox on a Volkswagen and then I drop an elephant on the Volkswagen, it's gonna be damaged.
Them two different things.
They both strong. They both it's about the weight distribution.
No, it's not. You stronger when you get slimmer. If you get slimmer now and start working out, you're gonna be stronger. You're gonna be
I'm gonna be stronger because I done took all the toxins and the fat and everything out my body, and I done pushed all my energy to my muscles.
Exactly.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about weight distribution. The heavier
but
you
still gonna hit. It's gonna be a heavier punch if I got more weight on.
When you got that torque behind
it. I'm not saying a stronger punch. I said a heavier punch.
You know what I mean? Now you could punch softer being 250 than you can.
It's the same. It's the same difference as the hammer and the sludge hammer. The same guy swinging it.
I think
it's the sludge hammer is heavier than the
2 weight classes. Did he have a heavier punch?
Bro,
I didn't see Charlo do nothing. I didn't even see him do nothing. You can't even gauge that because the man didn't fight.
What you mean? Charlo was hitting Canelo with power shots. They wasn't doing nothing.
Man,
Canelo
so you
was on that juice.
2 cents. You really think Charlo was sitting down on his punches? He was just throwing. He was just going through the motion.
No, he wasn't.
Charlo was just going through the motion.
He got Canelo with some shots, though. That's what y'all.
I'm gonna be honest. I think he
nothing he threw bothered Canelo. He walked right through every punch the man threw.
If he was hitting people like that at 154, he would have dropped them.
I'm gonna be honest.
At 154, he'd have fought.
I don't think Charlo put up a fight at all.
Yeah, Charlo just didn't do nothing.
He just wanted
to rewatch that fight.
He had so many opportunities that he just didn't take. He didn't pull the trigger.
He didn't pull the trigger at all.
Yeah, it's just to me. It was for me with that fight. I think it was just the skill gap. I think Canelo was just that much better than him. He just
man, I don't think
it had nothing to do with that. Man.
Hold on. Let me finish. I do think Charlo hit him with some good shots, but I don't think he hit him with enough shots for Canelo to be like, oh, okay. I do, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. I do think he can compete at 168. I do think he may not be able to be Canelo, but I do think he
get acclimated.
Because you got to think about it. He took Canelo's best shots. Yeah, he got put down, but he took better shots than what's his name? Than people that were in that weight class.
He didn't take Canelo best shots.
That nigga was
he took
get hit by Canelo best shots.
Exactly.
Bro, his defense was a lot better than what people think. Yeah, he didn't go out there to win per se, but at the same time, I don't think he was running.
That fight ain't even worth talking about. Charlo was not there to fight. He was there to collect a check.
No, I do think he was there just to collect a check, but I don't know. I just don't agree with people when people say he was there running. He wasn't running. He was there to be hit. Canelo, he was there to be hit. Canelo just
only reason he was there to be hit because he was in the ring.
Oh, yeah, but you got
that's it.
I just disagree when people say he was running. He wasn't running.
The man could have jumped. Man could have jumped out. If he could have jumped out the ring and went to the locker room, that's what he would have done.
Now I'll tell you who somebody was running. You remember when Hector Garcia beat that guy from Brooklyn? What's his name? Chris something?
I forgot.
Hector Garcia, the one that just fought Gervonta Davis in January. He fought this guy named Chris Colbert.
Oh, okay.
That's running. That's running. When you get hit, that's running. Jamel Charlo didn't run. He just didn't engage as much as he should. That's the difference. And I think his defense was a lot better than people give him. His defense was real good that whole fight.
All I know is this.
Exactly what you said. That's the reason why
Canelo did not fight him at 154.
And I think if
that's why Terence Crawford took Jermell Charlo off his hit list, because he's seen that Jermell can move around the ring.
And he can't hurt him. He won't be able to hurt him. He won't be able to hurt him because Canelo Canelo hit him with some big shots in that fight, and he stood it. He stood the test. You think Crawford gonna hurt him? Crawford ain't gonna be able to hurt him out.
Bud don't care about nobody run. He's a seeking destroyer. He don't care about nobody running around no ring.
The only way
Bud is an opportunist.
Bud gonna have to be juiced to the gills to be able to
Right.
fight.
He has to be juiced, and he has to wear flawed gloves to beat people.
Sure.
Oh my God!
After that fight,
That's right, D-Town. I ain't backing up.
I would like to see Jamel fight some other 160-pounders, 168-pounders, because he's tough. He's tough as nails. He may not be able to beat Canelo, but he's tough as nails.
Dude,
I like to see him fight.
Get hurt. They just want to see Charlo get hurt.
I'd like to see him fight. What's his name? That for Canelo. What's his name?
Bivol.
No, not Bivol. No. He don't need to go up there. What's the other guy that just fought him? The one that slapped his brother.
You talking about Plant?
Yeah, I like to see him fight Plant.
I'm telling you, what's being brewed right now. What's being brewed right now is the Plant versus Charlo fight. That's being said. That slap was nothing but a stage fight. That's letting y'all know them two next. That's all.
Yeah, he slapped him good. He slapped him real good.
He has better stamina than Plant, and he's a lot tougher than Plant too.
He might could outbox him.
Shoot, he probably even could hurt him too. I'm telling you.
After Earl beat Crawford in February, I want him to fight Castano next at 154. Or whoever got the belts
he could
besides
fight Tim Blue
Charlo.
and take his belt.
Oh, you actually, I'm excited for this Demetrius. I think Demetrius is gonna pull it off. I ain't gonna lie.
I think he's gonna expose Benavidez.
Because you gotta understand, if he has the stamina to withgo all 12 rounds, because you gotta understand, when you fight Benavidez, you're gonna be expending a lot of energy. But if he has the gas tank to withstand the 12 rounds, you gotta understand, Benavidez, if you're not standing right in front of him,
right,
you can outbox him easily. And all you need, you gotta at least be decent.
But that pressure where his opponent's down.
You gotta have at least a decent inside game. That's what Plant didn't have. He didn't have no inside clinching game, none of that.
And he had no power.
That's where he messed up. Because he was beating Benavidez the whole fight and up until his gas tank went out, and up until he had to fight in the clinches. He had no clinch game. Now, if Demetrius Andrade can have at least a decent clinch game, inside game, he gonna beat him. And he's bigger than, first of all, Demetrius Andrade, I think he's stronger than Plant in terms of punching. He may not have a lot of knockouts, but he had a lot of knockdowns. He just don't finish a fight when he needs to. He just let the opponents go. But I'm riding with Demetrius Andrade. I had Plant winning that fight up until I found out in that fight that guy don't have no inside game whatsoever, no clinch game.
Bro, Plant has no power.
Yeah, he has no power either.
You ain't got no power. You ain't gonna keep people off you.
But one thing you gotta understand, even if you have no power, like for example, Andre Ward, he didn't have that much power, but he did have a clinch game. He did have an inside game, and once you got that too, like it helps you during the fight. He had no way. He had nothing in that department at all. But yeah, he don't have any power really at all, Caleb Plant. So I think that was another thing too. He didn't respect him at all. But Benavidez, I think he has a decent power.
Wow. Yeah. I was looking at that picture of Crawford and Spence standing with the ref, and I was like, man, if people don't see what this dude is on, they blind. That brother's biceps and everything was much bigger than Spence's.
Yeah, I ain't got that picture up on here no more. I got it.
Hey, I've seen it today. I could maybe I'll resend it to you. Looking at that today.
Yeah, he was roided out, man.
So what? He gained all that in 36 hours because the night before the fight, they stood together. Terrence Crawford clearly was smaller than him.
Yeah, but he was covered up
because
too.
they rehydrate. You know, they got to rehydrate.
When he covered up, D, when he
yeah.
Okay, then thank you, brother.
Clearly was smaller than him.
Thank you, brother.
He's still smaller than him.
No, he wasn't. There was people there at the fight night said that Crawford was bigger than Spence. That was actually at the fight. So we can't go off the TV look.
Hey,
Must look big on TV.
hey, Ross. Ever since
we using all these pictures, so why we can't?
Ever since Spence told him he was lighting the ass, Crawford got with Victor Conte.
Yeah, I called Sam Watson. He was in the ring with both of them. He said that wasn't Spence and that wasn't Crawford. He was in the ring with them niggas.
Yep.
Live. Called him.
Even Floyd said it. That wasn't the Spence I sparred.
Look, come on, man. Like, I clearly seen Spence hit Crawford with an overhand left flush, and Crawford just like he ain't even move. Like, what? Come on.
But Gamboa can make a move.
Yeah, right.
Man, that was a different type of shot.
Here we go.
That was a different type of shot. He was moving with that shot.
Right after he took that shot from Spence, he threw a shot and knocked down Spence now. So come on, man. Like, man, we ain't gonna do this, man.
Man, Victor Conte was somewhere clapping his butt off.
The truth about all of this, you just can't believe Spence got beat up so bad.
What'd you say?
Do Victor Conte be at the fights? And if you go back a couple of years, Victor Conte was all in the videos. He was doing interviews. He was calling people out. I don't see him doing that no more like that.
He definitely wasn't at Crawford Spence fight. He was watching from afar, admiring his work.
He could do all he want to do. He ain't the one in the ring.